Salutations! Welcome to another episode of Foxx Plays KSP, the 365-day challenge round 2. And today we have an unplanned launch. This is not on the launch schedule, but I feel it's important to recover the Air 5 pod and see if we can't return it to Kerbin safely. So we've got a special Air rescue version here, and I actually don't know the crew. Whoops. Anyway, as long as we don't switch to it, I think we can. It won't. The on rails won't mess us up. So I'm just going to launch, and we'll try and rendezvous with it at its apoapsis. So, yeah, let's go. There we go. Just realized that this is one of the older versions of this launcher, so it's not strutted as well, and it doesn't. Yeah, it's got kind of too much fuel, and it's not strutted well. It's not good. To turn over because I've been paying attention to it being all wrong. Actually going to throttle back a little bit just because we're ascending a bit too quickly. Up a weird inclination thing. I don't know where that came from. Inclination. Yeah, and it's growing. I don't know why it's growing. Stop that. Stop thinking you know better than me. Stupid SAS. Wow, that was actually one of the best separations I've had with that. Weird. And on the older model too. Wacky. Anyway, I think we're actually far enough up that we can get away with just pointing at the horizon. Actually, we're going to point a little bit down just because we want to kind of side slip. But yeah, at this point, I think I'm going to put a cut here, and I'll bring it back when we're ready to. Well, at the very least, I'll show you when we decouple our fairing, and then I'll come back when we're ready to rendezvous. See you there. All right, and we've just separated our fairing, and here it is. This kind of special rescue edition of Air. This, of course, being Air 6. Just deploy our solar panels, and yeah, this pod actually it's removed the cargo section entirely, and it's done away with the whatchamacallit, the dish as its primary communications. Now it uses these omnis. Well, anyway, I'm gonna set up our rendezvous, and I'll see you when I get there. Alright, so we have decoupled from our upper stage, and we are on an intercept course with Alnair 5. So we're gonna do some time acceleration here. Is that it? That looks like it could be it. Little speck. What is that? Weird. So it should be in the middle of the ocean. That's Alnair 5. There it is. Just keep an eye in that direction. Right. Coming up on physics range. There we are. I missed our burn time by a little bit. I always forget how weak this engine is. Come on, slow down. There we go. Well, it's doing that now. There we go. RCS, I don't need that. Yep, and the camera is gonna go wacky with us for a while, just because we're going suborbital. We're having to match velocity with something that's suborbital, so it shouldn't really be much of a surprise. Get rid of Kerbal Engineer at this point. Doesn't help that my mouse doesn't work properly anymore. Just kind of cuts out every once in a while. Alright, so we want to pitch down over a bit. Alright, so get lined up in the correct plane. Roll doesn't matter. Then it's very twitchy on the yaw axis. Well, anyway, let's get moving over. This is very unorthodox, as we're using the passive port as the active port. There you go. Perfect-ish docking. So now we want to go orbit. We are more or less at apoapsis. So at this point, we want to go basically whole hog. We don't want to skip anymore. We're going to aim to put it down somewhere in the ocean. Nice soft landing. That should be good. So we're gonna keep our service module for a while, but yeah, this is going to be interesting, and we're gonna just assume that our crew here has moved the remains of Bill and Jeb into their pod. Just kind of stash them in the expended or the empty snacks containers or whatever, and yeah, because we're I'm not sure that this capsule will survive. Alright. Well, we're not actually going to get any more use out of this service module just because it's because we're passing into the atmosphere and we're not orbital anymore, so there's really no need to slow down further. So I guess we'll just there we go. And here comes the part where we hope that the parachutes don't burn off. So let's turn off SAS. What's happening there? Why does it... It's weird. It still thinks I have a target selected. I'm gonna just set a target and unset target. There we go. Hoping that that second pod doesn't heat up too much. It's not really designed to be re-entered this way, but you know, as needs must, I suppose. Some bits of our service module blown up, which is fine. Do make me a little nervous, though. It's alright, guys. I want to remember who these guys are, because they just saved a pair of honest-to-goodness badasses. So, Hattori Kerman, Tanold Kerman, and Lucy Kerman. Yeah, we should be slowing down. Yeah, we're slowing down at like 4 Gs at this point. So I think if this pod was gonna burn up, it would have already. Alright, great. We're actually going to do something a bit weird. I'm not sure that's going to work. Well, here we go. Beautiful. And we're inside safety range, because if this lands right now, then that'll still be within 2 kilometers. Because we are descending rather quickly. It's because we got Kerbals on board. Too soon? Too soon. It's only about 100 meters away. We'll be fine. Of course it is. I really need to remember to add batteries to this thing. Just because, especially on descent, it makes for frayed nerves. But and there's the other one. My, that's a hard landing. Well, anyway, the bodies of Bill and Jeb Kerman have been recovered and are being rushed to hospitals, probably over that mountain somewhere. So they will hopefully be ready for some launches soon. But until then, I have been Fox. This has been KSP. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you again next time. Take care.